angle. I think the speed is not dropping down until you have it on a square. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of my Train Sim World. Yeah, let's play, if you will. Yesterday, very exciting day for all the train fans everywhere, because Ruhr-Sieg Nord was released. Deep valleys, tight curves, picturesque vistas are your experience in Train Sim World Ruhr-Sieg Nord. Bring in one of Germany's oldest railways to life. Operate your trains over the historic rails of the Ruhr Valley and keep to the precise timetable. And now I read a lot of this when I was back in Germany. Actually, that was part of our history lessons even, because this is a very, well, for one thing, it is a really nice looking track, but that's not why we went over it in no, that's not why we went over the whole thing in history, but it was because it is really such a significant railway. Like it's one of the major connections these days, with over 2,000 road movements or railway movements a day, which is absolutely an insane number if you think about it. Where I'm here in Canada, we have two, on a busy day, 3 railway movements a day. Now, of course, keep in mind the distances are a lot different, and there is only one track in one, like, yeah, there is only one track. So we are going to run, I'm almost tempted to just run a service with you guys, because why not? Yeah, let's do this. So let's go quickly over the contents though. We have, for one thing, we have the BR-185.2 Bombardier, built from 2004 to 2017. As you can see, it is a 50 kilovolt AC overhead electric locomotive. We have the 767.2 DAB PBZ FA, which I don't even know, which is again Bombardier, built from 1997 till 2008, a drive-in trailer coach. And then last but not least, we have the BR-143, which was built from 84 till 90, and it's a pretty iconic locomotive. And especially if you watched my video yesterday about the German map in Farming Simulator 19, link here, or click the card if you want to see that, then you will see a locomotive that looks very similar to this. But I think we should go with this one for today, because this is different. Well, they are all very different. And we're just gonna go spring, cloudy, summer cloudy, summer clear, but windy. And maybe a little bit of clouds. There we go. We continue with that. 29.4 degrees, which sounds very accurate to me. Operating all stop service to Siegen. You'll be in charge as far as Finnentrop, where other driver will continue the rest of the journey. So obviously we can't do the whole thing. We're gonna go, I would say we're gonna go through, oh, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna go through a certain amount of stops. We can't do the whole thing because I quite frankly cannot record for that long. It's just no way. Now, if we can break it up in parts, that would be ideal. But we will see. I streamed this yesterday and I was really happy with what I've seen here. So now we have in Train Sim World, we have 2 UK lines, we have 2 German lines, and we have 2 North American lines, which is nice. That just shows us that, yeah, they really diversify, or they keep diversifying their tracks. I cannot wait, to be honest with you, to see the first steam engines coming into the game, and it's going to be a great day too. But I have to be honest with you, I really have to learn what's happening here. Oh, we are already here though. Oh, okay, well that was quick. I should had an instrument light is on, cab. Well, where's the cab light? Cab. Coach lights are on. Door locking. We are on the... I think we don't have to worry about door locking. Is this machine ready to go, I wonder? Well, we'll find out in a hurry. I'd say it's not. Let's check here. That's set. Zifa. On. I'm not gonna worry about PZB, LZB and all that stuff because, quite frankly, I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue how to use those. Fan automatic, yeah. Pantograph is clearly up. MZB train power line is on. PZB override. What am I missing here? Full service. Then we're gonna bring this back to B1. And... oh, of course, brake key. Haha. Okay, now full service. Then back to B1, which is our test. And go like this. And now we are going. Yes! It wasn't that hard after all. And I said it yesterday, I said that during the stream, it is just really nice. Yeah, the sounds, the sights. This game came so far from where it started. Alright, here we go. That was Sifa. Our Deadman switch, per se. I did notice some minor issues with oh, look at this. So nice. Yeah, I did notice some minor issues with now with the frame rates, especially in those densely populated areas. But I mean, look how many tracks there are. It's absolutely insane. I have to say. But this is such a nice train. This is such a quiet train too. Which, of course, the fact that the main yeah, I know. The main force comes from we're gonna switch that to 0 because we are getting up here in terms of the now we're getting up here in terms of speed. try to keep that around the 100 mark. And for those of you here that are familiar with for those of you that are familiar with German signals, which I think I have a general idea, but maybe you can confirm that for me. I think that those that are in this angle, that are in a 45-degree angle, those are Vorsignale, and the one like this one here is Hauptsignal, right? Which, or main signal, and the precursor to the main signal. I mean, I think I figured out what the aspects are of that signal, which is fairly easy. But just making sure, because while I am certainly a fan of train simulators, I am, well, by no means an expert. I did get pretty good. I noticed that yesterday on the stream though. I did get fairly efficient when it comes to figuring out when there is a change in speed coming up, because the signals will be intermittent green, and then you have the yellow signs on the side of the rail. But I have to admit, I really do enjoy this this content or this DLC. And yes, you might have noticed there is no disclaimer from me, because nobody gave me this DLC. All the DLCs from Train Sim World, as well as Train Sim World originally, were bought directly by me. Now I thought, oh yeah, that is a question that you guys maybe are able to answer me if you know the aspects of those signals well. What's with the little white signal that I see on some of the precursors there, or on some of the Vorsignale? I'm still trying to figure this out, and I guess I could look it up myself, but if you know it and you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. I noticed that I have my oh, there was a sign and I didn't see what it said. But it should tell me again if there's a speed change coming up, right? I think so anyway. Yeah, I think just with the time that it takes for these runs, we probably... Yeah, I know. We are probably going to do just this in increments of one station at a time. See, now this shows me that the main signal here is green, and then the next signal coming up is green as well. Then you have the little dwarf signals here at the side of the track that are shown stop. I wonder if I should maybe... Yeah, let's give it some more power, shall we? Okay, let's take power back. Put it into cruise. Don't want to be super late because there's a lot of traffic on these tracks, and we want to be running fairly on schedule. We are supposed to stop in 4.4 kilometers in 1 minute. That of course is not going to happen, so we will already have about a probably 2-minute delay. And now I'm noticing here that we have a gradient of 0.4%, so I better give it some sugar. 3.7 kilometers to go. Wonderful. And that just shows you guys what I said from the very beginning, and that is that I am still covering all the simulators, flight and train and truck. I'm just not doing it as extensive anymore. Oh, I guess in a way it also depends how many views those get, to be honest, because that of course shows me what you really like and what not. But I do still believe that my main thing is going to be with FS19. Oh, is that my side? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. So 2 kilometers to go. Oh, and there is a speed change coming up to 100. So I am going to take it into cruise. And we are going to decelerate a little bit once we hit the 100. Now, what I still didn't quite figure out is when we have that first indication, whether or not this will be like if you have 2 indicators, or if you have, yeah, see, this one here is now a wide 100, so I think the speed is going to drop down. No, this was still a triangle. I think the speed is not dropping down until you have it on a square. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Wow, this thing is decelerating fast. I didn't pay attention enough. Wow, that is probably not very comfortable for everybody in the train, but this is very comfortable for me to come to a stop. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry for everybody who has now his neighbors or his person behind them has their and stop. Wow, I can't believe how quick this thing is decelerating. That was just insanity. Total insanity. Oh, I think there is a problem. There is a little bit of a disturbance in the force because, yeah. Well, I mean, should we do one more? Nah, it's almost 20 minutes. No, I think we're gonna cut. We're gonna make a cut here, and you guys let me know if you want to see more of this run. I mean, I did not speed, I don't think. So there's that. And now we'll just go from there. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did enjoy making it. So they do, yes. So they do. The doors are closing automatically, so careful. So yeah, that's that. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. Until next time, this is the Northern Alex signing off. Thanks for watching, and God bless.